say they coming for me, ain't running tail that. If my bag get low, I take some dope and go and sell that. Niggas talking dance in 100 when you mad. Trying to tell me that ain't pretty, London. That thing's pretty. Huh? It's pretty. Alright, y'all, we got another package. I don't know what that means, another video. This here got shipped out yesterday from Steve White Parts. Was delivered today. I had a schedule. Hopefully it's the 2019 Hellcat airbox assembly. That's what I ordered anyway. And it's actually redesigned for 2019. A lot of people don't seem to understand that. But it's actually redesigned for 2019. It has a different angle that it allows the air to head in, and it's so that it lines up with the 2019 Grille with those nostrils. I mean, I'm sure it doesn't make a big difference, but do be aware of that if you have the 2019 Grille. Go ahead and get the 2019 Hellcat airbox. Okay. And as a bonus, it's actually a little bit cheaper, $25 cheaper. And the tube. For a second. These are the three pieces. Underneath the lower airbox has that hole in the front, which we're going to line up to the tube. Should get that. Alright, line that up to the tube. Then this part is going to go behind the grill and funnel that air into the tube. Another thing about the 2019 is it actually has this cutout already. The older ones don't, and you see people hacking it up to try and get it to fit. So definitely make sure you're ordering the 2019 one, and here's that part number. Okay, let's see, late year 2018. Inside of here is the part number if I missed it. All right, I got everything laid out. Got my car, got my little helper. As far as removing the bumper, you can go check out my other video where I installed 2019 Grille. If that helps you guys out, go ahead and drop a subscribe. So as you can see, we have a standard airbox, non-functional, nothing going into the airbox from the Grille, nothing. Well, it's functional. I mean, it cools the engine bay, but it's not functional in terms of air intake, which is what we're going to do. We're going to keep the top of the airbox, remove the bottom airbox, remove this baffle from behind the Grille, add that tube to go between them, and hopefully increase a little more airflow, keep the air intake temps down, help the heat soak a little bit, help it clear out faster. You know, I'm not sure if it'll generate more power, but more air equals more fuel equals more power, so possibly, maybe not noticeable difference, but nice little upgrade. Did do some monitoring of the air intake temperatures, knowing that I was gonna get this just so I could have sort of a baseline. But it seems like on cooler days with cloud cover that anywhere between 4 and 8 above ambient temperatures, what my air intake was reading when you're cruising. On a hot day with the sun beaming down, it seemed like it was somewhere between 8 and 12 at the highest, 8 to 10 normally on a really hot day where the sun's beaming down on that engine. And of course you come to a stop and that heat soak is pretty quick. That's sort of my baseline, so I have something to compare it to. So it does pretty well. I mean, 4 on a cool day, above 4 to 8. With the Hellcat air filter already installed, so I already had swapped out the air filters, so I'm not sure if it'd be a difference as far as the air intake temperatures. I know it's flowing a little better than the stock. All right, y'all, getting that bumper off the second time was a lot quicker. It took me about 20 minutes. Get started on this airbox. I'm not going to video the whole install, but give you updates as I go along. I've got the upper airbox removed. Just loosen both those clamps. Move this area to the larger area. Pull it off. I pulled this part off over here after I removed the cover from this side, just pull here. That'll snap off a lot easier than trying to pull it off at the upper airbox. Okay. Just unhook that sensor. That comes off real easy. Just plugged in there. We're gonna get this loose, and we should be able to pull out that lower airbox. So I'll do a comparison on the two. And boom. That one takes 8mm socket. So once you get that one piece off, come straight out. Okay. There's the original ducting. As you can see, there's no hole in the front. It's getting all the airflow from underneath the vehicle. As opposed to the Hellcat airbox. I'm sure you've seen the comparisons, but the slope here in the Hellcat is a lot steeper. Now more air to get inside as well. Alright. Work on removing this baffle. Looks like some clips. One thing about it is they don't seem to have the ducting available for this lower portion, which goes to cool the brakes. It goes into the brake duct. It directs it straight back to the brakes. A lot of people are just hacking it off, putting the top piece on. Some people are just removing the entire piece and just taking that loss. But as you can see, this piece, I guess on the Hellcats, there's probably either something in the way of that, or they have a separate piece that I have not found yet. But if you take this whole piece off, you're losing that lower portion too. So I'll see what I'm gonna do about that. Go ahead and swap over this piece from the old one to the new, as well as this piece on the back from the old one. You don't have it on this one, so swap those over. Another difference you'll see is some insulation down at the bottom of your old one, some padding on the side. This one's not gonna have that, so if you want to pick up something from a hardware shop and put it on there, you can do that. All right, y'all, I literally took my pocket knife, put it right here along the edge where I saw that the other one would stop, which happened to be right along this push bumper part, and then cut it all the way through. Boom. I've still got my lower ducting. I'm gonna be able to sit this right there on top where I took the other one out at. It's gonna sit right there on top. Still have functional lower ducting, which is secured by a pin here. I didn't even take the bottom part out. Okay. So, still got that functionality. Gonna add this functionality. Right now I'm gonna remove this and get these headlights loosened up and out of the way so I can run that tube through here and stick it into the lower airbox. The light is secured in 4 corners by these 8mm sockets. This one there. All 4 corners, just loosen up all of them, and then the final one you'll probably do is this one on the bottom. Squeeze it through. And from here, it's nothing but dropping that in and putting the front baffle on. Getting the car put back together. It's right in. Only one way for it to go. There's no need to try and seal anything. It's on a piece that snaps in. Fit it in there right. Get the front baffle fitted. Tighten everything down. Get your upper put back on there. Get the baffle snapped in. And look at that. Air is going to funnel in straight from the outside into the airbox. Can't say it's non-functional anymore. Just like that, guys. Since Dodge wouldn't give us a functional inlet, we'll go ahead and give ourselves one. Okay. Straight through to the airbox. Like and subscribe.